And our game is Safecracker. Uh, there we go. So both of our players are scared that this is a puzzle game, but I've tested this game. It's not a puzzle game, I can say. It's actually a weird genre, which is nice. Should probably let them go, not that it's crops, but race will begin in 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So let's see what kind of game we have here. We have a gear, we have... And now we can see this is actually a ball game. Despite all odds, despite having a safe name, you the way you decode the safe by playing a ball game, which makes sense. No, it doesn't really make sense, but it's a very fun game. And despite the fact that I'm streaming, I can't actually edit commands because this is a well-run operation. Yeah, the way this works is you can rotate to change gravity of the ball, and then there are some stars that you need to collect. And if you don't collect these stars after some time, as you can see in the top right in Mundungu's screen right now, the stars disappear after some time. And you will need basically 3 stars on almost every level to unlock every level of the goal. So they really want to make sure they collect those stars as soon as they can. For, in the starting levels, it's pretty easy because the timer is really long, but in later levels, it's actually a problem to collect every single star before the timer runs out. So that's something they need to keep care of. Yeah, this does look like a mobile game. New driver is in the chat. It says it's a port of a mobile game, which makes sense given the gameplay. Uh, Mundungu's stuck. What?
Forgive me for joining a little late. What exactly is happening? Is this a puzzle game?
No, we have a ball game.
Oh, okay. We're in there. I gotcha. Oh, so this is like, those handheld like boxes that you get and you're supposed to get the marble to like the center of the box. Is that what this is kind of like?
Oh, yeah, totally. Those usually don't have electronic switches the ball needs to hit. They're a little more simplistic than that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, so you need to hit every single switch to open the exit, and then you can go out the exit. And there, as I was explaining, there are these stars that you can collect. There is a timer, and if the timer runs out, the stars disappear, and you need 3 stars on basically every level to unlock the next levels. So they need to make sure they collect the stars before the timer runs out.
Interesting.
So I
Okay.
think they're on the same level. Rikri with a
Yeah, I was
slight
about to
lead.
say it looks pretty dead even right now.
Well, the slightest of leads now. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
I guess I would aim for a corner 2 corners away from the one I was in.
They're
But
both
it
cleaning
seems
this
like
up really fast.
ooh, Rikri gets it.
Oh. Oh, we have a restart by Mundungu.
Wanted the stars, I guess.
I feel like
They're
I
always
would do
hard.
so poorly with this game. I feel like the stress of a timer would just ruin me.
Mm. I mean, every racing game kind of has the stress of a timer.
You're not wrong.
But well, racing game, I mean game we race.
Lockpicking lawyer would destroy this game. Nice.
I love the guitar riff at the end.
Yeah, okay, so we still just have a one-stage lead, it looks like. Rikri is cleaning up here.
Forgot to ask about audio. Let's see if any of them has audio you can use.
I've been listening to Rikri's audio, I think, and it's pretty good.
Okay. Looks like they both have audio.
It really is mystery tournament. You really never know what you're gonna get. It's one of the last things I would have expected to see in a race.
Hmm.
A mobile marble game.
Yeah, the paceman was just like rotate left and right, and the mouse is only needed to navigate menus. And I was like, what kind of game is it even? And now I see.
Yeah, so, but from reading chat, it sounds like you can only miss 2 stars in each level, but if you get all 3 stars, maybe the timer stops? And then you just have to clean up the rest of the switches?
I know the stars are tied to level unlocks.
That makes sense.
That's why they're needed. But in terms of the specifics of like how long you have to get them, I don't know.
Yeah, because in the top right of both of their screens, it looks like there's a bar counting down, but once they get all the stars, it seems like they can take as much time as they need. Not that they should, it's a race, but...
It does kind of introduce a sort of micro routing decision of like, what's the best way through this level to clean up all these squares, but then also, is that going to get all the stars quick enough? Maybe I need to prioritize stars, even if it means having to double back and clean up some squares later. What even is this little marble creature? We got bumpers. The bumpers from Strange Attractors are back.
This is a lot more controllable than Stranger Things.
Yes, that is correct. Nice little flick around this wall from Rikri. Mundungu fell behind, but has been catching up a little bit, I think. Nice finesse over the wall.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like Rikri has a bit of an advantage here. I know this is typically his type of game. I've seen him play like a lot of... Well, I guess he's more like a rhythm game player. He plays a lot of rhythm games. But this is not rhythm.
Talk to me about the connection between a rhythm game and what we're seeing now.
I don't know. I've just seen him play a lot of, like, what is it? A Song of Ice and Fire, I think is the name of the game.
Yeah.
Which I initially thought took a lot of dexterity to play, but then I remembered it was a rhythm game halfway through speaking, so...
It's also literally one button, too. But I guess in the sense that using a very simple control scheme to accomplish something difficult. If I had to stretch and try to save you from the corner you backed yourself into.
I was just wrong. Like, I'm just going to own up to it. Like...
You're right, though. Rikri does have a ton of experience with a Song of... Wait, which one is the book and which one is the game? A dance of Fire and Ice?
That's a great question.
That's the game.
It's been years since I actually read the Game of Thrones books.
There's I don't know. Like, when I downloaded the game somewhat recently to play it, it came with all these optional levels that fans and other creators and stuff had added to it. And I'm pretty sure some of the levels in there were made by Rikri.
Oh wow, okay, that that makes sense. I've seen him play that game an awful lot.
I couldn't beat it. It was it was extremely hard.
Oh man, that's like whenever I boot up Mario Maker and I'm like, oh, what are the popular ones? No.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
do it.
Rikri. Okay, gets free from the bumpers.
Ooh.
Look how close this is.
Yeah, they're on the same level again.
Mundungu's used some advanced UI strats. How
Yeah.
to menu over your game the entire time.
I would be not surprised if we were to go back and look at the amount of time they spend just like clicking next level or whatever, right? Like the stupid in between level navigation. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a difference of, you know, like 10, 15 seconds or something between the two, and maybe that's how Mundungu is catching up. Because look at this.
There he goes. Oh, that's an interesting strat. So he has the menu up while he's completing the level. Yeah.
The
Oh,
menu
so
was a
smooth
lot
around the
easier.
corner. Look at this.
Wow. Clean. And there it is.
That's
there's
how
a
he's
change.
catching up, I guess. Dang.
All right.
Rikri needs those stars in the middle, and has been locked out of 2 stars. That's going to be too many, I think. I really don't like that the paceman's like, you need most of the stars. Like pretty much all of them. I guess not all of them, but pretty much. It's like, well, what do I really... I need to make a decision about how many stars I need, and I just got this... I'm supposed to just feel it out? I don't like that.
In this case, it's
I don't
really
like the
almost
level.
all.
Go ahead.
Like you can miss maybe 1 or 2, I think, but it's almost all is really almost all.
Yeah, I don't like the level Mundungu's on right now. There's these tiny gaps between the bumpers and the walls in these corners,
Uh-huh.
and I would get hard stuck here. This would not be a good time for me.
Oh, threads the needle right in there.
Wow.
Just 1 left. It should be easy.
Nope.
Oh boy,
no.
get in there. Get in there.
Oh, he's in there. No, he's in there. Okay.
That'll do it. But look at Rikri. Level complete. Oh, I thought he was gonna go slamming into. That's pretty much right into the exit.
Sorry. He definitely cleared it faster than Mundungu, because Mundungu restarted at the beginning of that level for sure.
So this is like a test of accuracy. You can fall into this gap, but can you fall straight through it and fall straight through the whole thing?
This is rough. Oh no.
The sirens are really.
Not helping.
Oh man.
Oh. Okay, so Mundungu gets all the stars, so he doesn't have to worry about the sirens anymore.
Got all the blocks racing around the outside of the level. Gets caught up a little bit on the bumpers, but is home safe. And Rikri gets the last star.
Still a very tight race.
Yeah, this could go either way. 5-8 is the goal. We're on 3-7.
I have not really been paying attention to how many levels there are in each world,
Right.
so I'm going to keep an eye out for that here. Oh, these
He's
are
got
just...
no stars
These are,
because they're all in the middle, and getting into the middle is awful.
this would be the part of the game where I'd be just screaming at my computer because I'm getting so frustrated at all the bumpers. Like,
I would be laughing. I think, like, even if I was racing, I would just recognize how little is in my control.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it's like a really tough jump or something, I would start to get mad because like I'm failing the jump, right? If this is me, I'm to blame. But these bumpers, I'm like, this is no one's fault but the person who put these bumpers here.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, Rikri just wants this last square so bad. Meanwhile, Mundungu finishes an entire level.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Rikri clears it. Okay. He's not out of it yet.
Oh wow, rotating parts of the level are
no.
hiding some of the squares.
That is dirty. Seems
So
like the
is-
stars are relatively easy to get, though.
Yeah. Is this the menu here? Is this like a choice Mundungu has made, or is the game like glitched and it's just like this, or what?
I think it's a choice Mundungu has made. If you'll watch at the beginning of the next level, the menu will go away and then pop up again. So I think he's doing something to get that menu to pop up so that he can just click next level as quickly as possible. Or maybe it's glitched. Maybe I'm just wrong. Again.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough sometimes on commentary. You know it's your turn to speak, so words start coming out, and then like partway through, sometimes is when you finally realize what you actually wanted to say.
Oh yeah. It happens to me at
sometimes
work
it's
all the
too
time.
late.
I'll just stop myself mid-sentence and I'm just like, no, I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. Like,
Pretty quick clear of the rotatey level from Rikri. So one full stage behind. I think that's all the blocks on the first half done for Mundungu.
we got a restart from Rikri because he didn't quite get the stars in time. It looks like the times per level are also decreasing. So I think now the racers are actually going to have to take stars into account when they're trying to complete the levels.
There's one in the middle. The alarms are going off for Mundungu. It's so close. Bumper denied. Oh wait, do you kind of choose where to drop the marble in at the beginning? I thought I saw Mundungu kind of spinning the level around and then being like, now.
Yeah, I suppose I haven't been paying too much attention to the start. I just assumed that it started in the same place every time.
Yeah, maybe Mundungu was just trying to get a game plan or something. But that level's cleared this time. A bumper immediately knocking Mundungu. Oh man, just...
Well, Rikri's catching up, though. I think they're going to be on the same level. Mundungu's about... Ooh, he restarted.
Ooh,
Nope.
gets all 3 stars. Rikri's got to make a choice. Stars or that last red block. Goes for the stars. Gets them.
Clean.
Is gonna have to transfer back over there. I think would not have got the stars if Rikri had gone back for this square though.
Yeah, I don't think he would have had enough time.
Last star for Mundungu, but not able to get in there. The bumpers are gonna dictate everything here. You wanna be going with them. Like Mundungu's trying to go back for the star against the bumpers, and it's just not a thing.
Yeah, that's just not going to work, I don't think. Rikri gets another level clear. I believe
Mundungu with the
Rikri is a
stars.
full level behind still.
Yeah. And what a level. Both of these were multiple restarts.
There we go. Okay. Rikri
One
with a
of the
pretty
last
quick
two.
3-star. Oh no, Mundungu. He's trying so hard.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Maybe eat
There
my
it
words
is.
too, because managed to transfer over the spinning bumper going, clockwise where it's going counterclockwise. I didn't think that would ever be helpful, but there it is. What is happening? I wouldn't even think about what's happening. I would just start spinning the level. Get in there. Nope, it's not going to work. Okay.
Like a new driver in chat is saying that the menu on Mundungu's screen might be a glitch.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little weird. Rikri with a pretty quick clear on that rotating bumper level. One stage behind Mundungu.
It's gonna make up quite a bit of time. Mundungu was hard stuck on that for a while.
What was I even looking at there? Oh, those were the levels for World 4. Okay, so
Ah,
we're
I
into
see.
World 5. And the marble like comes down in the middle? Like what?
Hmm.
Oh, there's a little what is happening?
I'm not sure.
This doesn't seem right.
No, something seems very wrong.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I'm also very concerned right now. Well, he's gonna try to start 5-2, which it appears he can start just fine.
So Rikri,
Yeah,
you
okay,
can
that
see
was
there's like a
definitely a
target
glitch,
on
yeah.
the ground that tells you where the marble's going to start. And Rikri's marble started where it was supposed to.
I mean, I suppose the goal is beat round 5-8. It doesn't say anything about skipping a level, right?
Well, I think it's implied you need to do all the levels
Yeah,
up to
that's
point.
probably fair.
Also, I think you can't get to 5-8 until you get the stars from pretty much every other stage anyway. I don't know. This race is likely going to be super close. Even 5 to 10 seconds of the game glitching out might matter, which is I don't want to. I'm glad I'm not the moderator for this match, but like maybe like a small retime might be necessary. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it was almost certainly a glitch on 5-1. It happens, it's definitely not the first time in Mystery Tournament history that that's happened.
And Mundungu still needs to go back and do that stage, I think, so...
Yeah, I think so.
Is losing time in the menus, having to navigate around as well?
Mm-hmm.
Mundungu having a lot of trouble with the last square. Rikri pretty smooth, gets the last star. Alright, Mundungu back to 5-1. Oh god, it's just not...
Yeah, it's just not letting him. Wonder if we should tell him to restart the game.
That's so weird, why would it do that? Is trying to spin the level to like trying to coax it to start some.
Oh.
Okay, it just
He
pops out
got
this
in
time.
there. Okay. Yeah, we may have to consider a small retime. Well, it might not be small, but we'll have to figure out exactly what happened there.
So where do we stand now? Mundungu is done up to 5-5, and Rikri is on 5-5, I think.
I believe that is correct.
So despite shenanigans, Mundungu still has a lead.
Take a look. Yep, Rikri just beat 5-5. So yeah, despite everything, Mundungu is still, it looks like a stage ahead.
Yeah. A stage, half a stage, somewhere between there. Needs to find the hole in the bumpers to get into the middle, and now
gosh, that
realizes
is
this
Horrible.
needs to be like a priority, but they're locked at the start, so you need to unlock it and then get in. Uh-oh,
Oh.
missed the window. It's gonna go all the way around.
Oh!
Get in there!
Oh, he
It's too late.
just too late. Oh my gosh.
See, now here's the thing. Had 1 star. Is that enough to unlock 5-8, or do you need 2 stars? Okay, well, just
Okay,
nails
good
it on
point.
this try.
Guess it
Rikri...
doesn't agree. Maybe not so much.
Rikri gets in with 1 star. We're gonna see.
We're gonna find out. That enough to get him to 5-8. It is not.
Ooh.
And with that, I think Mundungu finishes here.
I think that's right. My chat has scrolled all way up. Okay, done. Mundungu 24:51 is the final time from Mundungu. Yeah, was just seemed a little bit more clean on spots, right? Like this is a game of micro optimizations, so it's just a series of very small things that contribute to any sort of difference. And there's the clear on 5-7 for Rikri. Oh, I like the control from Rikri there, getting into this column. It just snags the 3rd star. Unnecessary at this point, but nice to have. And there's the
There
dot
it
done.
is.
26:07. A close race.
That was very close.
Rikri has been joining tons and tons of the races for the other matches and has been doing really well. You know, came out on top, I think, even among multiple finishers in a lot of those other ones. So it's a little bit of a shame, I guess, to finally do your own race, and then that's the one where you come out just behind.
I mean, Mundungu has been participating for a hot minute as well, so you know he's no chump. So Rikri did very well, I think, in their first match. Maybe an unlucky pairing, maybe an unlucky game, but still a admirable performance by both players, I think.
Yeah, if you had asked me to pick who would win, I wouldn't know really. Mundungu literally has not missed a mystery tournament. Is 17 out of 17 in participation. Wow. One of I think only good. 2 players to do that. I think it's only Mundungu and Nighty at this point. I'll go ahead and ask if they want to interview, which would be nice because there's 18 minutes before another match is scheduled to go off.
How are you, FFAO?
I'm good.
Good.
I've got at least Mundungu, who will come top. Rikri's usually pretty willing to come be on the microphone.
New driver, please be patient. That's one heck of a name. I I get the sense that they were either the dev of this game or submitted this game based on their chat, but they're also asking, how did we do races before Twitch, if there was a way to watch.
Yeah, we did. It was mostly Blasphemous Roar who started this channel and started doing restreams, but for the most part, you would just tune into the two players' Twitch streams with a multi-Twitch. I guess there's no better person to ask really than Mundungu here, how the community used to sort of watch races back in the day.
Oh yeah, I think there was a main stream. I'm pretty sure if I remember right. I guess MT1 we didn't really like. You would just pull up people's streams, but I think MT2 Boney was restreaming people. I don't remember for sure. Okay. I don't remember when that whole business started. But yeah, so, for the first one, I think it was just all one day, and you just pull up people's streams.
So you're one of the only ones who have been there since literally the beginning. And so like I don't know, like I feel like a game like this probably would never have been in the pool back then, right?
Oh yeah, well, there wasn't a whole lot of freeware options in general, but yeah, there would be nothing like this. It was just SNES and NES ROMs for the most part.
So I don't know. You're still here. A lot of people, were from back then and then kind of stopped, and then we've had new people come in. But like you've been here for the whole thing, so like even though it's been changing in all kinds of ways, I guess there's something still here that you really like about it.
Yeah. Well, this year it was pretty low buy-in. You could just sign up and play. It's really nice. Otherwise, it's pretty hard to keep up with game submissions sometimes, since kind of out of good ideas. So, I can always just go on itch.io and find anything else out there, but it takes a little bit of work. But other than that, I don't really do anything. I just show up and play the games. The testers are the ones doing all the work.
So this game in particular, well, first off, how about the weird glitch that happened to you in World 5.1?
Yeah,
we don't know what was going on.
I wonder if that was because I wasn't playing in full screen. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I was playing in window on half of my monitor basically, and I wonder if there was some weird resolution bug there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe still placing the marble incorrectly based on window size or something similar.
Yeah.
That one level someone just hard coded. It's 45 pixels from the left edge or something.
They left a to-do comment for everybody.
I had that happen again on a different level too. It was only a couple times though. It's like really early on. I don't remember which one it was.
And I still don't really know why it let you play it when it just spat it out at it eventually.
Yeah, I know. You get the right angle on the start.
So we were doing the thing where you got one finger on the collar of your shirt going, oh, I don't know, what are we gonna do about, like, this race is pretty close, like this might matter, do we need to retime this? So I guess we're thankful that you managed to win without any sort of retime or anything. It's just definitive.
Yeah, that's good, I guess. Retimes are always a little sketchy.
So like what I don't know, it's hard to like pick your brain on strategy. Like you turn the thing and you make the ball go.
Yeah, I don't know if
go ahead.
I don't know if there is like some getting used to on this style of game, because this is a pretty common genre. Like the on the ball genre is pretty common in Mystery Tournament. I've played a whole lot of them, so I'm pretty used to the mechanic. I don't know if there's probably a little bit of nuance with like getting through some areas and getting the right angle and stuff like that, but otherwise, another big thing in this one was probably the fanfare skip. That probably saved about a minute or so, because those stars counting up are really slow. I don't know if Rikri ended up doing that.
I don't think he was. You had the menu up basically the whole time. Was that part of being able to skip the fanfare?
Yeah, that was. I guess that's another glitch. Like you can escape out of the fanfare, and then after it must be a timer or something where it pops up that menu to go to the next level. But since I'm on the next level already, it just kind of hangs there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's funny. That's like it's not often that you pick up on a sort of glitchy sort of tech thing that makes the difference in a race. Like I find most of the time, a lot of blind race is decided by like someone played the game better or something. But I don't know. I want to say that your tons of experience with all the past mystery tournaments has prepared you to be the sort of person to find that exact sort of weird advantage. But maybe it's just kind of fluke or something. I don't know. But
well, usually in these games you can skip something like that. If there's a cutscene, just try to skip it. That's one of the rules. And I mean, there's not that many buttons. I noticed that escape did something, so that was a button to press. That's the one that worked, I guess.
Press all the buttons. Well, congratulations, Mundungu. You're staying in the winner's bracket. Rikri is not eliminated. We'll drop down to the lower bracket. I don't know. He said, "Hang on," Rikri said, and then I haven't heard from him whether he wants to come talk to us. And I'm out of questions about this silly ball game. So I'm going to end the interview here. Mundungu, congratulations, and thanks so much for signing up again and for coming out and playing and for coming to talk to us.
It was a good game to start on for sure. I like the genre.
Perfect. Will our next players like the genre in the game that they get? I mean, I say next players. There's 10 minutes still before perhaps a give game is requested. So we'll just have to wait and see. 10 minutes. You think we can chat for 10 minutes?
Yeah, I think we could make it happen.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not so sure. I'm horrible at this.
Let's do small talk. How's the weather?
It's cold because it's winter.
That's true. Yeah, it's gonna be like negative 20 degrees where I'm at tonight, so it's gonna be great.
It's not that cold here. I had to put a hat and gloves on, but it was actually pretty warm once I did. I got my Christmas shopping done. That's what I was doing. That's why I missed the first couple of levels. My niece is 2.5, I think. And I was looking at this like activity book, and it's got a 3 on it. I assume that's like 3 years and up is who it's meant for. But I was looking through it, and there's like, it tells you what to do in text, in words, and I'm like, I don't think she can read. Like, what do 3-year-olds read? Like, this doesn't seem right. I don't think she's going to be able to do the activities on her own. But maybe with a bit of help, that, or she'll just color all the things that need to be colored, and that'll be enough. That's what I'm hoping.
I'd say that's fairly reasonable. Well, somebody in chat says typically yes, they can read at age 2.5.
But then
3.
someone in chat also says no.
3-year-olds do not read. This Twitch chat at its finest right there.
Yeah.
No, yes.
I mean, these things are always so variable from person to person.
Very much so dependent.
I bought the stuff to make
child.
cookies. Let me look up I say this is our old family cookie recipe, but we just had a cookbook that we used. It just comes from an old cookbook, but we love it, especially because that cookbook, we only ever used it for these cookies, and it's ancient. It's like falling apart. All the pages are browning.
As it should be.
And if you put the book spine down on the table, and then you like move your hands away from it, it will fall open to the page with the cookie recipe on it. Because
Oh, that's incredible. Well,
no,
it was meant to be.
yeah, no, I think my mom sent me the recipe at some point. I think I know it by heart, but I don't want to tell people what it is and then get it wrong. I forget if it's one egg or two.
Cooking is something I feel like I can freestyle in pretty easily, but when it comes to baking, no, I don't trust myself. It's just gonna turn to mush every time unless I follow a recipe exactly.
Yeah, so baking in particular, like even bakers will tell you, like even master bakers are like, I don't freestyle nothing. Are you kidding? Like baking is actually like really scientific. It's really important that the ratios be spot on. Okay.
But cooking, not so much. Throw a pinch of salt in there. Who cares?
I found it. I've got the screenshot with the heavily browned page up on the screen. It is 2.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter or margarine, or half a cup of each vegetable shortening and butter. I haven't tried the vegetable shortening yet. Maybe I should one day.
Well, we have a good game. Good news.
Yeah, so we won't have to wait too long. I can get through this. This'll get us there. 1 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, 2 eggs. Yeah, I thought it was 1, but it's 2 eggs, and 1 cup of crunchy peanut butter. I usually just use smooth. It really doesn't matter. You sift the flour and the baking powder and the salt, all the dry ingredients in one bowl. You cream the butter and the sugars in another bowl until light and fluffy. Add the eggs one at a time, and you keep beating, and then you mix in the peanut butter and then the dry ingredients. And then I usually put some chocolate chips in there.
Yeah.
Chill the dough for 2 hours afterwards. That's mostly optional. I don't know. It's probably a little bit better if you do. Preheat the oven to 375. Make sure you squish the balls down with a fork. Otherwise, they're going to be really bumpy and not so cooked in the middle. Mm-hmm. And then it says 10 to 12 minutes, but you should just look at it and make sure that it's not burning.
There we go.
There you go.
Science.
Now you can make holiday cookies.
I cook. I don't really bake. My wife bakes. I do. That's about the extent. She really just bakes scones.
These cookies are just about all I bake.
Yeah, there's a guy. Sorry, I don't know if it's a guy or not. Yellow Naz. I can't pronounce that name either. This whole sentence just turned to nothing very quick. Somebody in chat said chilling the dough helps with the baking process, and I was about to say, I think I heard you say butter or some other kind of fat was in there. Typically, when you chill that stuff, it's so that it doesn't melt before you start the baking process. So, like when you make like a puff pastry or something, or like a pie crust, it's actually very important that you keep it as cool as possible, which is why you use ice water in a pie crust, so that the butter only melts during the baking process to make flakier layers. Elena Zal.
Sounds very...
Thank you for sounding it out for me. They gave me a phonetic spelling of their name.
Well, this is funny. Maurice is joining the race, and I was like, he usually does that to hold things up while he gets set up for restreaming. But we've got FFAO here, so I think this is Maurice stretching his legs, getting into a race.
He's got to warm up at some point.
His match is tomorrow, I think, too.
It's always rough having Maurice in there because then you can't mask how bad you are in comparison.
It's he'll usually set the bar.
You like have a nice close race with your opponent, and then Maurice beats both players by 10 minutes. Kind of rough.
Yeah. I mean, when you test for Mystery Tournament, you see everyone play every game that you tested eventually, usually. So I have all my test times, and then I get to see how I do compared to everyone. And I'm pretty average, it turns out. I'm right there in the middle. So I beat Maurice. He joined pretty much every race in Mystery Tournament 14, where I tested like 100+ games, and my test time beat his race time once.
1% win rate, pretty good.
Yep.
Maurice is very good at video games.
Even sometimes I do really well, and I'm like, God, I think I nailed it this time. I think I'm gonna do it. Like there was a rocket ship game in top 8 last year, called Polstario, and I
Oh, that
killed
game's
it.
great.
I was like, yes, I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna beat the top 8 players. It's gonna be, this is the one. And they beat me by like 8 seconds or something, and I was like, no.
Fred Wood. It's a great dev. The Love developer made that.
It's Love, yeah. Those games are great.
Oh boy. Slight spoilers, but it looks like the next game may be a Virtual Boy game.
Whoa.
That's very big spoilers because now there's like 5 games it can be.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I would say I know exactly what game this is.
I have never played any Virtual Boy game in my life, and I plan to keep it that way.
Yeah, well, don't play like on an actual Virtual Boy, I think. But
That's fair.
like
Yeah.
on an emulator, you can change the color palette in it. It's fine. It's like a Game Boy, basically.
All right. Sure.
I kind of would like to try a real Virtual Boy one day.
I like seeing too much.
I don't think Rikri is gonna end up joining at some point, but have fun with the Virtual Boy commentary.
All right, thank you, Mundungu.
See you guys.
Thank you, Mundungu.